It's week 1 of the 2027 season.
Here's the rookie from Stanford, Joshua Carney, to get us started. And we are underway from Hawaii. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 3. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year, wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships, and if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
Up the middle they go. Mabry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. But now he appears to be in some pain. Boy, fingers crossed here. 1st quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Throwing is Collins. From the gun, he'll throw. Completes it to Coleman. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So for 30-some-odd years, we held the Pro Bowl here in Hawaii, but all along what the locals here wanted was a team of their own. And now they've got one, and they could not be happier. And I don't say that lightly because they always seem happy here. But now this could be the start of something really, really special. 2nd down and 6 now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 30-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's the 2nd and 7. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Brought down at the 20. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 13-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Collins from the gun on 3rd down. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Huskies are on the board here first in the season opener. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hughes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hughes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Hughes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A busy 1st quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught by Evans. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Collins to the right side. That's Whittington. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Collins. This one complete to Coleman. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll get this complete to Whittington. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. This is Brown going up the middle. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Collins. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Collins. Over the middle, he's got the hook up to Whittington. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Back to throw, Collins. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking to throw, Collins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Hughes now throwing to start the drive. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Here's Hughes operating from the gun. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. In motion right is Evans. Hughes from the gun, he'll throw. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now inside the 25 and down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
2nd and 6.
Slot man moves right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Hughes from the gun on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Back to throw. Hughes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerry Jeudy.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns have moved out in front.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football.
And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
That one taken in by Whittington.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. This is Coleman with a grab.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hogan. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2. And he slings one that's incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Holding offense.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
To throw is Hughes. Throwing to start the drive.
This will be caught. Jeudy.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hughes. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Evans comes in motion right. Hughes now operating from the gun. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The slot man in motion right. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Now a 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Off play action. Hughes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And his kick here is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. 2nd down and inches. And that's caught. It's Hogan. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
In motion, the tight end. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Collins.
To the sideline and incomplete.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Collins steps away to his left.
So it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Here's Hughes throwing to start the drive. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Hughes. He finds his target. It's Evans.
This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9. On to give, it's Tracy.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Scampering home from 19 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. On 1st down, Mabry.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mabry looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Collins.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Collins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
2nd and 5.
And the tight end goes in motion left. 2nd and 5.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Back to throw. Hughes. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Able to shake him off. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Hughes from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Completes it to Coleman. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down, Collins.
That is caught.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll look to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Foster. Quick slant there, gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Mabry. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. The 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw. Collins. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Collins. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
It's now 3rd and 7.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. This from 25 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Back now here on Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
In motion right, Evans.
Now Hughes from the gun on third down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Hughes.
Quick throw, finding Mike Evans.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Hughes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He's got his target. That's complete.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Tracy going to get it on first down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They'll go again with Tracy.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Hughes. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Collins. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. In motion right is Evans. To throw is Hughes. Throwing to start the drive.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get.
Well,
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a